Well, take back control of your life as Barbara Hoffman unlocks the secrets to healthy and balanced hormones to help you look, feel, and sleep better. If you're enjoying Table Talk, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember to click that notification bell to stay up to date on all of our latest posts.
Harmony.
You were made for it. Yet all too often,
Hormonal chaos and confusion can cloud God's plan to give you peace.
leading to chronic symptoms that steal your joy and threaten your journey.
But hope is always within reach,
Because you were created to be whole,
designed to be healed.
and a life filled with balance and led by freedom can begin today.
Hormones, they are an important part of your health, but when they get out of balance, they can turn your life upside down. The good news is that you don't have to suffer and struggle anymore, and Dr. Barbara Hoffman is here to tell us more about that. So we're gonna start with some of the basics. What is progesterone? What is estrogen? And how do they work in our bodies? I have a wonderful array of ladies. Welcome, ladies, to the table.
Thank you.
These are all things we're interested in.
Yes.
Hormones.
Absolutely.
And everybody welcome Dr. Barbara Hoffman.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
I'm blessed to be here. I'm so excited.
You know, we have been doing hormone creams for years here at
15
Daystar.
years.
Has it been 15?
15.
Well, and I
Wow.
talked to my mother on the way here, and she was like, well, you just need to tell everybody I have been using this hormone cream, and it's great. And so let's talk a little bit about hormones. Talk a little bit about your background, how you got involved in developing this cream.
Oh, okay. Well, girls, I used to work in a medical office with two very well-esteemed gynecologists and infertility specialists. And I would watch the women come in of all ages, from 14 to 85, coming in with their complaints, heavy bleeding, headaches, tender breasts, fibroids, uterine cysts, ovarian cysts, and more. And they'd walk out and they were all holding their prescription. Then some of them would come back and they were miserable and they'd walk out with a different prescription.
Yeah.
The pharmaceutical companies used to come in, the reps, they had a big satchel.
Wow.
Open it up, throw out all these samples that are all drugs. And I cried out to the Lord, please, Lord, I have to help these people. I knew something was wrong. And he said, Barbara, you are going to help them. And that was in 1982.
Wow.
And so there's another doctor that you worked with.
Then I met Dr. John Lee.
Yes, and everyone, like, he's famous for
Oh,
hormones.
he's world famous.
Yeah.
And he used to come to California, and I used to have to go pick him up at the airport. Well, he ended up calling me an intellectual sponge because every time I met him, he taught me something more, something more, something more. And finally, he kind of considered me a protege and told me, Barbara, you need to make your own cream. I said, well, Dr. Lee, how do I make my own cream? He said, Barbara, you put progesterone in a jar. I said, okay, I'll do it. So he actually helped me with the formula.
Wow.
And from there, I was so blessed to help so many people.
Yes.
And the Daystar people, 15 years ago, Joni had me on. And I have to say to the Daystar people, you all are the nicest people on the planet. Did I
Thank
say
you,
it right?
Daystar audience, for being so nice. Okay, so this is the thing. Years ago, especially, there would be women that would they would have issues with their cycle, or bleeding, or menstrual cramping, or those are the women that that are still having a cycle every month. We're going to deal with you in just a moment. Then there are women that are menopausal, like us more mature women, and you no longer have a cycle because you've gone through the 50s. And so we're going to deal with you too, because you have two different jars, one for the premenopausal and then one for the menopausal. But this is the thing, like my mother was on, this is just one synthetic hormone Premarin, which we know is a pregnant mare's urine, is what that's. So we learned, 20 years ago when Dr. Contreras was saying that synthetic hormones are bad, and they said we're all crazy, then it finally came out that synthetic hormones are bad. So what makes yours different is that they're not synthetic. Tell us about the progesterone you use.
It's bioidentical progesterone. The molecule, when it enters the body, your ovaries, your body thinks it made it. It doesn't have any to say, wait a second, this isn't quite, it's exactly bioidentical. The synthetics, ladies, are chemicals. There are receptor sites for estrogen and progesterone in your body. These chemicals do not belong on those sites.
It's true.
They're fake. They're going to cause all kinds of side effects, including heart attack, stroke, breast cancer, and blood clots. You can have a stroke on synthetic hormones. And it's life-changing to know that you're using something natural. I tell people we want to shop in God's pharmacy, not man's pharmacy. A chemist made the synthetic, God made the bioidentical.
And your body knows the difference.
Your body, absolutely.
That's for sure. The Pro Help cream, which has progesterone, many of you have seen it. It's the red bottle. It regulates menstrual cycles, balances excess estrogen, increases energy and libido, promotes weight loss, supports thyroid function, improves quality of sleep, elevates mood and mental clarity. Is it the progesterone that's doing that, or are there other ingredients in it?
It's the progesterone. Progesterone is the balancing hormone. So all of the hormones, and there's more hormones than many people know about. There's a hunger hormone, there's melatonin is a hormone, cortisol, insulin. But progesterone tells us all the other hormones, let's get along, no bullies,
That's really lacking.
It's the peaceful hormone.
It's the peaceful, it's the feel good.
Yeah, it's a harmonizer.
Yeah, it is. It is. Well, for many women, unbalanced hormones can be painful, discouraging, and it causes them to miss out on important life moments. But thankfully, there is help. Now, this is for the women who have not gone into menopause, but you need your menstrual cycle regulated, you need better sleep, mental clarity, et cetera, et cetera. Let's watch this.
The rush stops for no one. Honestly, I've lost count of all the moments when the pace of life left me feeling completely empty and exhausted. Even worse, the severe cramping, intense migraines, and sudden hot flashes made it seem like I was stuck in a cycle of pain with no way out. Until I found hope. Finding the strength to move forward is now as simple as catching my breath. And that's all I need to do what I love and share it with others. Now I can't wait for the next day and a new chance to create. Find freedom from the chronic symptoms of PMS and premenopause. Call now or go online to get Pro Help Moisture Cream today.
All right, so this is the Pro Help Moisture Cream. Kendra?
I love this. I love this. It also helps me sleep good at night because I guess it's the progesterone in there.
Yes.
But I have had friends who have struggled with having regular cycles and trying to get pregnant. And I've gotten them on this cream, and it has regulated their cycles and has really helped them. It's helped them with their focus. It's helped with mood swings, my mood swings. I do have a question about it. So what about those who, like I have a 10-year-old who before too long will be embarking on this journey. So once they start their cycle, what is the youngest age that someone could start that cream?
I have learned, and I've attended many, many conferences with doctors from all over the world, 10 is a good age.
Oh, wow.
Especially even if the girl is having regular periods, if she's cramping and clotting and laying in bed, missing school, that is estrogen dominance. And also, if you have a bad perimenopause or PMS, it's not going to go away. You're going to have a horrible menopause. So you could be suffering for 20, 30 years.
Wow. This is the thing. We have estrogen dominance in everything, even styrofoam cups.
Right.
I mean, when you when you use a styrofoam cup or you drink out of a water bottle that's plastic, it's even worse if it's been in the sun because the estrogen leaks into the water.
Right.
But there is estrogen in so many things. So we, like you said, we have estrogen dominance, and we need that balance of progesterone, don't we?
Yes, the hormones are designed by our loving creator to work in tandem and in balance. Another thing, if any of you, because you're all so fit, you probably run or jog or at least walk, a car exhaust.
Oh, wow.
Or
wow.
Breathing it
I
in.
worry about people that work in airports and are all day long with the fumes. So be careful with that. If you're going to jog or run, try to find a trail somewhere. Get off the beaten,
What about our foods? I mean, those that aren't organic.
foods that aren't organic. Pesticides and herbicides. So if you can afford organic or you like organic, wonderful. If you can't, wash the veggies. Or the fruit. And also another thing I want to say is girls that have estrogen dominance are young girls because their diets are getting worse. They are developing periods. I had one lady, her child was in kindergarten and got her period. Is that breaking your heart?
It is
breaking. And her breasts were developing, and she's in kindergarten.
Well, that's part of estrogen dominance.
Yes.
So it's just in our world, in our society, in our foods, in our environment.
From the fake estrogens.
Wow.
Yeah, wow, that's really something. So this cream, Kendra, I want to just show you here. How does Kendra use this?
Oh, Kendra, you have regular cycles?
I do.
Okay, on day 12.
She's the youngest one
Because I
at
love
the
the
table.
cream.
The first day of your period is day 1. On day 12 through day 26, that's 14 days, this is exactly how God designed us to have progesterone, 12 through 26. That's when you use it.
Yeah.
And also I want to say something about, you said infertility.
Yeah.
Progesterone means progestation.
Okay.
So we have had in 15 years, thanks to Joni promoting progesterone.
So we have some babies out there.
We have some
do.
progesterone babies.
Yes.
And they send pictures, and oh my gosh, it's miraculous.
So you take the cream and you just, what? How
Quarter
much?
teaspoon twice a
Quarter
day.
teaspoon.
Put it right
So,
here.
Right here.
For the young ones. If
Yeah.
we're over 60, which I am confessing, you can use it once a day because your hormones aren't fluctuating as much. So you can use it once a day. And also, the latest thing I want to tell you is hormones for the face can rebuild collagen, intensely moisturize, combat age spots. And actually, I use mine 3 times a week on my face.
Which one?
Wow.
That one?
This one?
No, I'm a menopausal.
Oh, I'm going to be one of the
We're going to this one
But
next.
you can use anyone.
For all you
anyone.
menopausal women out there, my heart is for you. We are in this together. So menopause is the normal phase of a woman's life, but many dread it because it can throw your whole system out of alignment. It can leave you tired, depressed, not feeling like yourself. It's really ruined a lot of marriages. And the man doesn't even know what's happening to his wife.
Wow.
Well, the good news is that you don't have to continue to suffer. Take a look.
It's not that I lost interest in the things I once loved. I just couldn't do them anymore. Overwhelmed by exhaustion, depression, mood swings, and more. It seemed like my search for solutions always came up empty, and I'd almost given up hope. But then I found an answer, one that restored my life, giving me back the things I thought I'd lost for good. Now I have more energy than ever, and I love sharing my passions with the people that matter most. Renew your body and mind through balanced hormones. Call now or go online to get Menopause Moisture Cream today.
Okay, so this is the purple jar. This is our best-selling jar.
Yes.
Because many of you are in your, 50s, would you say?
50 is the average age.
Yeah. So this is the Menopause Moisture Cream that has progesterone, but it also has...
The phytoestrogen red clover.
Yes.
And this is a little boost, ladies, for your bones, for your hot flashes and night sweats, if you're still having those, and for vaginal dryness.
So this, it has some estrogen because I know that we not only lose progesterone, but we lose estrogen, and we need that actually to be able to sleep.
Yes.
I know from my endocrinologist that she told me that when I tested very, very low for estrogen and I wasn't sleeping, that your body will actually wake up to go look for it. And so we need that to sleep. So this is in here, and what have people said about it? I know this is what my mother uses, has been using for 15 years, and she sleeps great. She has no hot flashes. Will it really help with all of that?
Oh, yes. Can I just tell you this really quick? I ordered your cream from Daystar, the menopause cream. I feel so good. I have so much energy. I feel 20 years younger. I'm sleeping all night, getting up refreshed, and eating healthy. On the third day, I got up at 3 a.m., refreshed and full of energy. I talked with God, read my Bible, cleaned out my kitchen cabinets, and arranged my food by food groups, which I didn't.
Oh my goodness.
I kept waiting all day to crash. It didn't happen. My husband said, "What happened to you? You are full of energy and happy?" Yes. And P.S., am I supposed to feel this good?
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Jesus.
That's wonderful.
Is that fun?
What's her first name?
Her first name was Lana.
Lana? Can you come to my house after to arrange the cabinet part?
And the food group.
Yeah, so is this for perimenopausal and menopausal, or just menopausal?
If you're starting to sputter and have very irregular cycles, you can transition to this one.
And how to use this one, Barbara? Every day?
This one is 25 days of the month. And people sometimes get a little confused. They think it's a month supply, which would be 31 days. It's a 25-day supply, because then you take your little natural God-given break the way God designed us. We don't make hormones when we're menstruating. So 25 days. If the jar lasts longer, fine. You use it till the end. But if you run out, it just means you maybe don't need to use as much, every day. But as long as you get this 1,000 milligrams of progesterone, and red clover is 58 milligrams, that's in this jar, you're going to be fine.
Wow.
So you're going to be cleaning
problem?
out those cabinets.
What's the problem if you use it every day?
You could use it every day. The only reason not to, and I have a lot of viewers that like to say, Byra, I don't want to give it up. I'm just having too much fun on this cream. Then you just use it at half strength for about 3 to 5 days.
Okay, so let me just read the ingredients. It's got distilled water, the progesterone, which is micronized, the safflower oil, yam oil extract, chamomile powder, red clover powder, almond oil, avocado oil, dandelion leaf and root powder, raspberry and rosemary leaf powder. So all of these things in aloe vera help with the sleep as well as the progesterone, right?
One of the things, progesterone is very calming to the brain. And so that's why a lot of people just like to use it, around their face and neck at night. But the other thing is progesterone encourages your melatonin to stay normal.
Ooh, that's
if your melatonin is,
I sleep so good without taking melatonin.
Yep, God designed us to have rest.
Yeah.
And people get very proud that they don't rest. I go all day. And no. God said, now I lay me down. He promised us in the Bible, sweet sleep.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Barbara, you would use this on your face 3 times a week, too?
3 times a week, because first of all, the face is a really good absorption spot. So because there's so many capillaries, and otherwise inner arms.
Yeah. So Dorothy, what do you think about this?
You know what? Sleep is what I need. It's time to start getting my act together. It's time for me to do it.
Some good progesterone and some estrogen as well.
And Daystar is introducing a melatonin cream, which is fabulous.
Wow. Yes, we're going to talk about that, because many think that hormone imbalance is just a female problem, but the truth is many men suffer from it too, and he may not even know it. But with the right resources, he can be back to his strong, confident self in no time. And of course, what I'm going to talk about right before we get to the cream that you mentioned, the melatonin, this is the Pro Men. And believe me, so many men are using this. My husband used this all the time. He's now in heaven. He doesn't have to use it. But when he was here on earth, he used it, and it's such a great blessing. And what exactly does this do, the Pro-Men?
Well, men make progesterone as well as women. And they're supposed to. It's a neutral hormone for sexes. But they get estrogenized, just like we do, the over-estrogen. So now you're going to see a man who was the mover and the shaker and the go-getter and let's go to the ball game. He wants to sit on the couch. He's listless. He's lost his libido. He's kind of getting a foggy brain, possibly getting little breasts, and getting a pooch. This is a man having too much estrogen. This counteracts that. This is the balancing to the estrogen, and also estrogen competes with testosterone. So when they get over-estrogenized, their testosterone is gone. So I had a lady, she said she ordered it for her husband. She talked him into using it. You have to talk him into it, ladies. And so a week later, he brought her breakfast in bed.
Wow.
She said, he's a new man. I'm calling Daystar and getting a year's supply.
Okay, well, let's watch this on the Pro-Men prostate cream.
I was burned out, exhausted, and anxious. It felt like every day was an uphill battle, and I was always losing ground. From spending time with family to fly fishing with my son, I just didn't have the energy to enjoy my life, you know, the way I really wanted to. And I wasn't sure where to turn for answers. But then, I heard about a simple solution from a friend, and everything changed. Now I'm back to doing all the things I love and making the most out of every moment. Begin your journey to better health through balanced hormones. Call now or go online to get Pro-Men Prostate Cream today.
All right, so we've talked about 3 creams. We've talked about for menopausal women. We've talked about for women who are not going through menopause, the red one, and then the blue one is for the men. We've had people ordering these creams forever because they're healthy, they're all natural. We've worked with Barbara for years on this, and so you can actually call that number on your screen and order that. I think it's $26.99 per jar. It lasts a month. And
the men will last 2 months.
What's that?
The men will last 2 months.
The men. Okay, the men's will last 2 months. And you can also, because so many people, by popular demand, have asked for a subscription where you can actually get it every month. That's awesome. And you actually will get a little discount for that. But we can do that for you now. We're actually set up to do it. So that could be a great blessing to you as well. And again, you say, well, Joni, why are you talking about hormones today? Because I want you to be healthy. Right. And because I want you to be able to fulfill your God-given destiny. And these are just some simple tools that God has given us to use to help make us stronger. Okay, so now you mentioned the Restful night. Tell us about it.
Okay, melatonin is a hormone, and people don't talk about it that much. But as I said, God gave us a circadian rhythm, and we're supposed to sleep for about 8 hours a night. Now think about it, ladies. God could have had us running around 24/7 and not sleeping. Why do we have to sleep? Well, what happens during sleep is your hormones reset. Your brain detoxes the toxins that you've built up during the day.
Oh, wow.
So if you don't get your proper sleep, you don't detox, day after day after day, your brain is getting more and more toxic. You get more and more forgetful and confused. Also, it resets your emotions.
Wow.
During deep sleep. You need to get in REM. We all have to get in REM.
Yes.
Because your emotions will reset, so you don't wake up like a crank. You wake up zippity-doo-dah.
Yes. Okay, so this is how much melatonin is in here. Also has collagen in it as well.
It's 2.4 milligrams in 1 quarter teaspoon. And the collagen is in there for the hydration for your face, because you put melatonin on your face. And collagen really is a wonderful hydrator. So it also has hyaluronic acid, which is a wonderful hydrator. Yes. Also, one other thing, memory. If you don't get your proper sleep, you can't remember things. And finally, if you go 7 days without sleep, your hunger hormones don't reset. There's a satiated hormone, which is called leptin, and then there's ghrelin. Grrr, I'm hungry. And if that doesn't reset, you're always hungry. You can gain 2 pounds after 7 days of no sleep.
Oh, wow.
Okay. All right, so this is Restful Night, and this is the melatonin cream. I believe it is $31.99, so $32 for that. And the last thing, really quick, lift in a jar. I'm going to put this all over my face.
Yes.
Okay, really quick lift. If you don't like your neck, girls, this is for you.
Okay.
And men, too. My husband uses it faithfully.
Yes, that is mine.
And when you put that on, picture your cheekbones. He says this is like a hanger for your skin. Hanger droops, and the skin droops, and everything droops. So this will help rebuild the tissue. Wonderful. And also it sends a signal to the nerves to tell the tissue to firm up. So everything's talking to each other in our bodies. I mean, this is God.
Communicate.
So
Factory,
wonderful.
isn't it?
Okay, lift in a jar. And I see it's got vitamin E, avocado oil, aloe vera, CoQ10, almond oil, rosemary extract, and I guess that hyaluronic acid is the main ingredient there.
I had a lady last week, she said, Barbara, why don't you just call this magic in a jar? She said, my friend asked me, what did you do? You went and got something done to your neck. Oh, other final thing I want to tell you is, ladies, don't put it on and then run in the mirror the next day and think, well, what happened? Nothing happened. Watch for your moisturizing, watch for your gradual, and it's really good to have a friend watch for you, because we are so self-critical.
That's true.
We're going, well, it's not working. People love to think something's not working because they're not patient. So be patient.
So how long does it take to work, to see a difference?
First of all, your moisturizer is going to be immediate, but because of the hyaluronic acid and also the CoQ10 is a moisturizer. But you're not going to see your jowls pooch up and your jawline for probably about 30 days, which a jar will last you 30 days. And I'm no spring chicken, ladies. So I do everything I can, and so I want to stay,
Well, you look great. That's amazing. So here, we're going to take the whole tray home with us right now. Okay. So anyway, hey, these are just things that can be a blessing. That actually is $38.99 for a jar. So, but I've always really been concerned about the hormones because I watched my mother take synthetic hormones for so many years, and now we know it was so bad for her. And there were so many women that developed breast cancer as a result of synthetic hormones. So anything natural, I'm for all of that. And I always say, try it. And, if it doesn't work, then that's okay too. But we have thousands of testimonials of people that have received help and a benefit from all of this. Well, we are out of time. I hope you've enjoyed hearing about what's available to help manage your hormones. Remember that you don't have to suffer. You can feel healthy, balanced, more like yourself. And if you're watching today and would like prayer for any type of struggle that you have going on, maybe, with your health, with your hormones, that's why that number's on the screen. We want to pray with you, encourage you today. Our prayer partners are always standing by, ready to pray with you. You say, well, Joni, I don't have a hormone issue, but I have another problem going on. Well, we'll pray with you about that just as well. That's why that number's there. You can also go to Daystar.com and click on prayer, and we pray over all the prayer requests that come into Daystar from around the world. Well, I want to thank Barbara Hoffman for joining us at the table once again. To find out more about those creams, how you can get yours, please visit Daystar.com/cream. That's CREME. And as always, we want to know how Table Talk is impacting your life. So be sure to leave us a comment on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, ladies. Who's in? Raise your hand if you're ready to get some cream.
Yes.
All right, Kendra's hand is up the highest. Okay. We'll see you next time. Thank you so much, Barbara. Bye-bye for today.